Hello, how are you? Today I brought a wonderful recipe for you if you want to replace bread at breakfast or for an afternoon snack. This option is low in carbohydrates, so it's great if you're on a low-carb diet to lose weight, if you want to control your blood sugar, or if you want a healthier lifestyle. You will love it for sure because it doesn't contain wheat flour, it's gluten-free, and it's very quick to make. The taste is delicious. Stay until the end because you won't want to miss it. If you love easy, quick, and healthy recipes, you will love the channel. Take the opportunity to subscribe. Remember to activate the bell to receive notifications. I have new videos every day. You will love them. Remember that the ingredients with quantities and nutritional information will be down here in the description. So the first thing I have here is my egg. I'm going to pierce it to mix the white with the yolk. Remember that I have a video here on the channel talking about what happens when we eat eggs every day, whether eggs increase cholesterol or not, how eggs impact blood sugar, the liver. I will leave that down here in the description for you. I will add ground flaxseed to my egg here. Ideally, you should grind the flaxseed before starting the recipe for two reasons. First, because this way it won't have that rancid taste. Many people don't like flaxseed, saying it has a bitter taste because they usually buy flaxseed meal that is already somewhat rancid. So grind it right before preparing. I didn't grind it here now to save time, but grind it exactly before starting the recipe because it won't have that rancid taste. This rancid taste happens precisely because you expose the super healthy fat in flaxseed, which is a precursor to omega-3, to the air. The fat oxidizes and then it becomes bitter. If you prefer to substitute with chia flour, that also works. I will also add here our oat bran, which will be a lower carbohydrate option than traditional oats, than flakes, than the flour itself, and still with plenty of fiber with beta-glucan, which helps control cholesterol, besides having a very neutral taste and fewer net carbohydrates. I will add the baking powder right away so it will mix more easily and won't form lumps. And I will add the grated Parmesan cheese. If you are allergic or intolerant, you can omit it. And you can add a bit of olive oil and a little salt. I won't add salt to this recipe because the Parmesan already helps to salt it. But if you are allergic and need to substitute, it will be about half a tablespoon of olive oil. And you can add a bit of salt to season our bread here. So look, I greased my baking dish here with a bit of olive oil. I'm going to add some sesame seeds here and set aside a little to sprinkle more sesame seeds on top because I definitely want to give it a sesame flavor. And I absolutely want to make it like that bread that has sesame on top. I'm even going to add a bit more here so it sticks to the side and looks nice. I think it will give a nice appearance. So I'm going to put our dough here and take it to bake in the microwave. So super quick. Of course, if you want to bake it in a conventional oven, that works too, but the oven will need to be preheated and it should take about 15 minutes. Let me know what you prefer. I'm going to use the microwave and I'll be back soon to show you how it turned out and tell you how long it took. Let me just adjust it here to make it look more like bread, and then I'll sprinkle a bit more sesame on top. Just a moment. Remember that sesame seeds will add fiber, bring a lot of calcium, have a wonderful flavor that really resembles bread itself, and are full of nutrients, vitamin E. It's very healthy. I'll finish adding a bit more sesame here. It's optional if you don't want to, you don't have to. But I think it gives a special flavor and I'll take it to the microwave. Hold on, I'll be right back. Just a minute and a half for this wonder to be ready. And it turns out so fluffy, so tall. Look, I'm even going to cut it in half here for us to try. Hold on, I'll be right back. Look, I cut it in half here. See how super fluffy it is? Look here so you can see better. Make it and you'll love it for sure. And you can eat it with whatever you want. I got some of my cream cheese here. Remember, I have the recipe on the channel. I'm going to spread a little here. Tell me what you're going to eat this bread with and take a look at my playlist of spreads, mayonnaise, pâté, which has many delicious and healthy options for you. Remember to definitely check out my healthy bread playlist, like the video, because that also helps me. And please share it with those who need healthy ideas. Let's expand this chain of goodness. Let's taste it. The sesame and cheese give it a very special flavor. Make it and you'll love it. See you next time. Bye.